Only bathroom I've ever been in with a bathroom attendant was like at a restaurant in Myrtle Beach.
Really?
I remember that one.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Was it Hard Rock? I think,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Holy shit.
They don't have a lot, yeah. Well, they probably don't make shit either.
I doubt they have a bathroom attendant any longer.
Probably not.
Can you imagine? That's probably the worst shift. Like, you think you're going to wait tables tonight, and they're like, oh, actually, dude, you're working the bathroom tonight.
Well, I think they're probably separated from the wait staff. I would hope.
No, dude.
No?
Everybody does their
The
time.
cook?
Everybody does
The
their
cook
time
goes in
the
there
bathroom.
and he's the bathroom attendant?
We all got to do our share.
That's the guy who just got out of prison for murdering 1,000 people. Well, you want to work in the bathroom? Yeah,
We can
Probably
give you
one of those pedophiles getting into
I
it.
don't think
Oh.
no. See, I think if you're a sex offender, I don't think they're going to let you work in the bathroom.
I would hope not.
How do
I
they
mean,
know?
There's a sex offender
We need to
registry.
stop this.
What? Sex offender registry?
No, like we were talking about how, you know.
Because it's going to go too far.
No, but
see?
the pedophiles go to areas where
See?
there's children.
He's taking it too far.
It's like what Wes mentioned
What Bill-
last time about
Bill
the
said.
schools and the churches.
Yeah, Bill told us.
Bill
Oh,
who?
Yeah, Bill Maher.
on Dark Side of the Kids show, whatever that
I
was.
think
Quiet
talking
on the
about
set.
Bill
Yeah.
Clinton,
Yeah.
dude.
No, Bill Maher. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip. Wes is back in the cave. Christian
Give it up for Wes.
is here as always, and we are just we just go right into it. We don't even need any
Get
kind
it.
of
Get it, boy.
prep.
Just cut all
Let's
that out.
go.
Cut all that
That's a-
I
pedophilia
won't.
stuff.
No, I won't. I'll leave it.
Oh, it is your favorite subject.
No, it
So,
isn't.
first things first. How about that NFL draft?
Dude,
No, that's not what's
How about the WNBA
I mean,
draft?
let's say,
Dude,
did you seriously watch any of the draft?
Who was the number one pick?
I watched some of the wrestling draft.
I can't even remember either. Maybe
I
his
did
name
watch
was
some of the wrestling.
Caleb.
We watched some of the wrestling draft. Wes.
Okay,
There
I
was
didn't
a
even know
wrestling
that thing
draft.
exists.
Wrestling has a draft too.
What from wrestling?
WWE from SmackDown to Raw.
Does anybody have a scholarship?
And
Can I get a
NXT?
scholarship to
No,
wrestle at Marshall?
Well,
They gave you Carmelo Anthony. Is that the guy's name, or is that a bad?
He
that's
was
a
a
basketball
basketball
player.
player.
You're
Okay.
talking
Is he
about
wrestling?
Carmelo Hayes.
There we go.
Nice. I was like, is he wrestling now? Cool. Good for him. Did
Some guy I never heard of, dude. And he's like the first pick. I was
Did
like, what are you
Shaq ever
doing?
enter the ring?
Shaq wrestled Big Show. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. He wrestled Big Show because that was when Big Show had that knockout punch or whatever, and Shaq used his Shaq food to defeat the Big Show.
Whoa.
He won.
Yeah.
That'd have to be embarrassing to be Big Show.
Not
Dude,
as bad
not-
as
not
when he
if
was
you're getting
dressed
millions
as a
of
baby.
dollars.
Well, true. Yeah, I guess
They
so.
made him dress up like a New Year's baby once too. It's terrible. That's embarrassing. Are
He
you
had a good-
recording? What's happening?
He had a good intro.
You looked flustered. My audio's down. Audio down. Down low on the audio. Weapon X.
Just make sure you stay close to the mic, unlike Wes.
Bastion came
What do I need?
on
Do I need
X-Men,
to do
dude.
anything?
No, you don't need to do shit.
Can you hear my whiskers rubbing against the microphone?
I don't even want to look at it. I don't see how the ones that are coming out right here are so long. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I don't. Yeah, how do you have that beard, dude? I mean, that's gotta annoy the fuck out of you.
That's gonna get hot soon too.
My beard annoys me. By the way, when you see me scratching my nose on all these videos, that's my fucking beard scratching, itching my nose.
Or is it nose hair coming out, growing right in?
Well, I didn't want people to think I was doing like blow. You know, like, oh man, he must be on that. He must be on
You should see the comments talking about Zip doing blow. Everybody, the internet is like, look at him. There he goes. They put together super clips of
That's
him
not
doing his
correct.
nose.
How fast
That's
is
not
my
correct.
heart? I feel fast as fuck.
Oh,
That's the greatest quote. I was like, what does that mean?
Every once in a while, we come across.
Oh, you got some gold in there. It's been a crazy week.
I went to Raw.
Yeah, Christian went to Raw in Ohio State. In
Raw
Ohio,
dog.
I don't know why. I
My
said it
first
like
ever
that.
Raw, dude.
Was it at the Schottenstein?
Wow.
Is that where it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay came out and we yeeted.
I'm surprised they didn't have it at the fucking Nationwide.
That's what I thought they would too.
Yeah, yeah. But Shot's fucking huge though. So, what you been doing, Wes?
Life.
Yeah.
Been lifing it up.
Yeah.
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 Did you
Hanging
get
out
your
with the
house
fam?
finished?
No. Can't even get the other one sold.
Why not?
They backed out.
Well, it's probably a bad time too, isn't it? I mean,
No, I mean, like it's not even listed.
okay.
So.
Yeah. So you haven't even started yet.
There was just an interest. They made an offer, then they backed out.
That's
oh,
cool.
they
Life goes on.
cock teased you. Blue ball.
That happens. Yeah, that happens. So let's get into what we've been doing, watching, playing. Christian, you go first.
I was watching that Baby Reindeer on Netflix.
What the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that a Psycho?
Yeah, it's like a true story. The guy who wrote it is the actor in it, and he like has a stalker, and but before he has a stalker, he's like groomed by some 50-year-old man and put on drugs and raped.
God.
So by the time he has a stalker, he kind of likes having the stalker. It kind of makes him feel like hetero again.
And the stalker's like a heavy-set woman.
Yeah, she's crazy.
That's nuts, right?
Why is it called Baby Reindeer?
It's kind of like Misery.
That's what she calls him. She likes her baby
my God.
reindeer. He's like a
It's
little
kind
baby
of like
reindeer.
that movie Barbarian.
He's like a little baby
name
reindeer.
This movie something that has nothing to do with the entire movie.
He's a baby reindeer, my little baby reindeer.
Kind of reminds me of Misery a little bit.
They have these weird like text messages that are sometimes in between scenes from her. It's weird.
Oh yeah.
It's a documentary
That's
about anything.
that's
It's not a
not
documentary, it's like a
It's
drama.
a film.
It's like a
yeah,
drama,
it's
yeah.
a movie.
But the guy that
Wait.
wrote it-
It's a dramedy.
No, it's a drama.
Drama.
But the
Okay,
guy
yeah.
that wrote it has also had all of these.
That's
Actual
That's what
traumas
I've
in
heard.
his
Yeah,
life.
he's had to relive it making this show.
That's
Alright, I
fucking
don't know.
wild.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
don't-
blown up on Netflix. Is the only reason I ask about it. That's all everybody's talking about. Is that baby.
Yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it, but it's good.
You know, the only time like something that was trending and was Squid Game. Squid Game.
Squid Game.
So I started watching and I finished it, but I'm like, huh?
I didn't. I never watched it.
You're
I
like
didn't
that
think
cat that goes, huh? Have
Now-
you seen that cat on the internet, dude?
No.
Huh?
One, something that I don't know. I think probably because I watched Squid Game, there was a recommendation on Netflix. It was a Korean show called Sweet Home.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
So I'd like
What's that?
That's like crazy monsters.
Yeah, like nuts monsters. Like what was his name?
The Host?
Harryhausen monsters.
Like the host? Remember the host?
Kind of like that,
Yeah.
but like mutants and
Yeah, big monsters, little monsters, all kinds of monsters that people just turn into. They just turn like instead of like a person becoming a zombie, they just become some sort of crazy monster.
Is it dubbed or is it like okay?
The first season was good. The second season was,
Yeah.
but I think they're making a third.
Interesting. What did I watch? We finished Breaking Bad. Perfect ending. I don't think they should ever touch it again. I know there's whispers of reviving it, but
Well, they, Better Call Saul. And
no. I'm talking about the
What
show.
was but what was the thing they did with Jesse too? The spin-off movie or whatever.
Again,
El
Still-
Camino.
they're talking
Yeah.
about reviving the show like he didn't get shot and killed. He made it, and then they start doing it again. Yeah.
Spoiler
I'm like,
alerts.
well, I mean, how else could I fucking
kinda
explain
I've never
it?
seen
it. Have you never? Wow.
I watched the first season, but that was it.
That show
It got a lot better.
downward spiral, and I have no interest in
It's,
ever watching it again.
Kush said something great. She said it was very Shakespearean. And I was like, wow, rise and fall. Yeah. I mean,
But I don't know, man. I don't know. If
do you
there's
think
a-
he ever rose, though?
Yeah,
That was
no,
my
yeah,
point.
There was no rise.
There was wasn't a time when he was enjoying his success if you don't count the time that him and his kid kind of go crazy with the cars, right? They buy cars. But other than that, it's like constantly he's looking over his shoulder trying to move his money.
It's like I don't know, from bad to worse.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely see the panic inducing that you were talking about when I started.
But it was a great series. That's the thing.
No,
It's like,
yeah,
for
no,
me,
it's-
it's like no, it's over with, and I
Does
don't
this
need to revisit it.
does his cancer ever get better?
It comes back.
Oh, so it does get better and come back.
He goes into remission, is in remission for a while, and it comes back at the last season, I think.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
that's not how he goes. I'll just say, which I
And that's the
already
whole,
given it
that's
away.
kind of a thing too with the whole premise, like make some money because you're gonna die, but then it's like, well,
Yeah, then it goes in remission.
so
That doesn't
much
make any
about that you're gonna
sense.
die.
Well,
part.
I think he lost his mind.
Oh yeah,
You know, he became corrupt with power, is what it is. But tried to hide the fact that he became corrupt with power. It's a very interesting show, amazing show. I did buy more Bond movies. I bought the Timothy Dalton collection.
nice. This is the best.
So
Bond.
now I have The Living Daylights and License to Kill added to my Roger Moore collection. I wanted to get the Connery collection. It's a little bit more expensive because he did more movies. It's $30.
How do you not have these yet?
The collection has always been really expensive because there's a lot of fucking Bond movies. There's like 20 of them,
Sure.
so 25 of them. And I already had Daniel Craig. That's another thing. If you already have some of them, it makes it hard to buy a collection, right? Because then you're like, why am I buying this? Because I already have these. I have this problem with Star Wars because I have all the sequels, the sequel trilogy, but I don't have any of the other ones. So I can't ever buy like the Skywalker collection because that'll be wasting 3 movies. Bless you.
Man.
Woo!
Felt that one coming.
Bless you. No Dark Side this week.
dog
Did
up.
you notice that?
Yeah, there was. Sherry Martell. Is it actually a good one?
When did it come out? I didn't see it. When
I
did
don't
it come-
know.
I just looked last night,
I don't know.
and it still had the Chris.
I
what's
watched
his
it
name?
on YouTube.
Maybe. And that's
Sensation-
this season?
Sensational Sherry.
Huh? Maybe I missed it. Man, Wes, I wish
That
you
light
watched.
just went out. Did you
What?
see that?
It's time to go out.
Oh,
It's
okay.
11 o'clock in the morning.
I was like, you didn't pay any
X-Men?
attention to it.
No, because I knew it was coming out.
The power went out when I was pumping gas the other day.
At the gas station?
Yeah, assholes.
What the hell happened? I mean, so what happens when that happens? You just stand there?
I just left.
I think I did.
Did you pay for it?
You have
Well,
to
I had
pay
already put
for
my
it
card
first.
in there.
You may have actually gotten a discount. You know.
Well, I mean, I couldn't pump anymore.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
Did it
right.
show on your card that it charged it?
I don't know. I don't look.
Maybe you got a little cheaper. No, I actually.
I
had
was
that
just
happen
mad that
once,
I
too.
couldn't
was
fill
weird.
up it all the way.
Fill it up.
I'm tired of going to that Speedway. They always let me down, dude. I tried to get a cappuccino and just hot water came out.
I don't know why you go to that Speedway.
Hot
That's the
water-
worst
'cause-
Speedway in
No,
town.
the one by the
Foxed In
West
Pizza.
End.
God,
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
the
that
worst
is.
one ever. Aaron was talking about it. It's got an ass smell that never goes away.
Dude, it is. I feel bad. Who's running that place? I want to open a Sheets across the street and be like, "You're out of business."
Dude, you would slaughter them. I mean,
That's-
you would literally kill the fuck out of them.
One time I went there and every gas pump had a bag around it, so you couldn't use it. Like they were all out of order.
Why even be open? I mean,
okay. I would imagine they
For the
probably,
beverages?
They probably get more walk-ins.
Oh,
than
my
cars
God.
Stopping there to get.
well, that's the only road that takes you like into fucking, what's it called?
West End, Camden Park,
Camden
Cerrito.
Park.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Cerrito, yeah. That's really the only road that you can walk to get into that area. You can't walk
Yeah.
3rd Avenue.
Right.
And there's,
So,
I mean, I guess that Sheets is way over there, but there's
I
not
mean,
near
I
that.
see questionable characters in fucking that one too.
Yeah.
You know that Fox's Pizza Den.
Is it even open still?
So yes.
Okay.
Right? But to my knowledge, because we were talking about this at work the other day, because somebody mentioned it, and 2 of us were like, "No," because Carrie, my coworker Carrie, says, "No, that place isn't open," and I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't look like it's open," and somebody's like, "No, that's just the way they look."
Wow. That's
just
fucking.
look- it
it
just
looks like it's been shut down for years.
Yeah,
There's
and who knows?
weeds growing out of the parking lot cracks, like it's been sitting there for.
It's in the
fucking-
old Pizza Hut
I think the
building.
coworker-
That's why I can't eat there because I'm kind of still pissed off that they took our Pizza Huts away, the good ones
they
where they
did
had
take
the
away.
arcade games and the jukebox and the
There's-
fucking salad
oh,
bar.
The
the
red
one-
glasses.
Yes,
There's no original location Pizza Huts open anymore. Right?
I don't know of any.
I think the only one is off of Hal Greer at the campus, right? The little Pizza Hut place where Fire.
No, that's a walk-in.
Well, yeah. So no, there are no.
There's no
not
dine-in
a single-
Pizza
yeah.
Huts. No, there's,
Well,
I don't know many dine-in
Well,
pizza
that one
places.
in Cerrito at
Well, I
that
don't
plaza,
fucking
but
go-
it's not
ever
like
go
a.
down to fucking
the only
Cerrito.
dine-in
If
pizza.
I'm going
I ever
Cerrito, I'm
had
getting
is-
Everoni's. Come
Sure.
on.
Exactly, and that's the only time I ever actually sit at a place and eat their pizza.
Well, that's like an atmosphere. Though.
Right. 'cause
They've
it's
got
a
like
family,
that.
And it's
Yeah.
usually a family thing. Hey, you've got family.
They were the
coming in,
first
we're
one
going
that's
to
got
Everoni's. Okay.
family style.
No,
pizza.
dude, go to the Geno's Pub.
That's closed.
Yeah, there's no pub.
What?
Yeah, the only thing that's open is that fucking lounge.
Which I'm wondering too. It's like, there's got to be so much vacant space. in
I'm
there.
sure they're trying to sell it. I mean,
I don't know. The newspaper said Huntington has a housing crisis.
I did
dude.
see that. I did see that on the front page the other day. It's
It's
like,
a crisis
are you just
of-
now?
it's
Are
a
you just
crisis
now
of,
realizing this?
Well, I
Like-
don't understand because I'm like, I see a lot of empty places.
But
That's
people-
the
that-
problem. They're sitting on them. That's the problem.
I
Well,
saw a
and-
bunch of mercenaries outside of the Harmony House, dude. They were camped out. It was crazy. I didn't realize they
you
had
saw
a.
some meth parados. out
Dude,
there?
I didn't know they had a campground down there outside.
Did
of
you
that
like
place.
the name of my episode?
Yeah. So the 4th Avenue, the front entrance of
Yeah,
Harmony. All right.
yeah.
So I see the rear of Harmony House every day going
Oh,
back and forth.
God.
Which we have affectionately named the Thunderdome.
Wow.
Because it's fenced in.
Because one
and
goes
it's got
in,
a
two
roof
men
over their
enter, or one
courtyard.
man leave.
So we just call
It's
it
got
Thunderdome.
so it's. Are you talking about the building that has like the apartments in it that are at the top?
That's Harmony House. Yes.
It's like hollowed out back there.
yeah,
and
they
it's got-
have a roof over their
When I'm in the
courtyard.
drive-through for rally,
Yeah,
gotta see-
you're like, what is that? Is that like outdoor amphitheater or something? Nope, that's Harmony.
Why don't you go venture
But
down?
here's the thing.
Take a
Here's
walk.
the thing, though. They provide an
get your
awesome
burger and walk by.
I'm trying to throw them a bone. They provide an awesome service, right? Like they
I
can
love our services.
take an
now.
unhomed, unhoused person and give them everything: a furnished apartment, TV,
Yeah,
full kitchen. But
give them the whole thing.
but sometimes they get people in there that are severely mentally ill or in severe active addiction, and they trash those places.
Yeah.
In a matter of weeks, they take it from like perfectly clean to a hoarder situation.
The Washington
It's
Post
crazy.
had a story about a homeless person that they have like vouchers to give them apartments, and then she got her apartment, but then they didn't support her with the mental health stuff, and now she's trying to get evicted because they're like,
Are you talking about HUD? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, it's something in D.C.
But yeah,
But they were like, she was rubbing up on a cop and all these other crazy things that she was doing, dude.
no, I mean it's.
And she's
it's,
like, they're just trying to kick me out.
Dude,
They don't like me.
I worry for my kids. I got to be honest.
We need to raise taxes and open the asylums.
well.
I remember on Sunny when Dennis is like, "Why is this place closed?" Because nobody wanted to pay taxes.
Did you see that I sent you the
Yeah,
one with
the
the coffee?
boba- the boba
the boba
teas.
tea with the boba tea.
the diabetes, the
I've
secret
never-
diabetes
Secret
delivery
diabetes
system?
device. Delivery system.
I have no desire in ever trying that stuff. I think it looks great.
Boba?
Yeah.
I don't know what it
is
is.
I
gross.
like tea. But
I
I
have
don't,
never
yeah.
liked
I don't
any
know what
of
it
it.
is. I've never had it in my life.
It's little gelatinous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
God damn, it's
tapioca tea,
gelatinous.
right? You know,
It's
gross.
that thick?
I-
Can
Some-
you drink
it
it through a
dep-
straw?
It depends. Yeah, you suck it up in a straw, dude.
It's
It's
because
like,
they give you a big straw.
yeah.
No, thank you, man. I don't want. Yeah,
God
you
damn.
take your boba tea.
I
and
tried.
Yeah,
I did
that-
not like it.
stick boba butt.
Boba Fett.
Oh shit! I don't know where the fuck we went with this conversation. We started to end up talking about Harmony House.
No shit, they're all gonna be like, these guys are. These guys
Yeah.
collectively have schizophrenia.
All they
Well,
do
what do
is
they
just,
do at
went
Har-
all over the place.
So why are all these people outside of Harmony House? Why aren't
Why are we going to keep talking about it?
I want to
I
know?
think there's also assistance that can be provided.
I
to
think
some
they
people.
provide food at certain times,
Now,
like
there's
or
another
something.
place on 6th Avenue.
Isn't there the Mission?
No, 7th Avenue. I'm not sure what it is. Every time I drive past it, there's like 15, 20 people gathered out in front of it. I have no idea.
I think you're talking about the Mission. You're talking about the place with the big
This
cross.
is further down from the Mission,
With the-
though.
Oh, that's a church. That's a church,
Well, what?
and they do like food on.
Okay, so they're
yeah,
like doing.
they're
okay.
waiting on the food. Yeah.
Okay, because I remember
So,
I'm like, I don't know what kind of gathering.
There's a
that is.
church very close that provides food
Okay.
for the homeless
Well,
down
good.
there.
That's good for them too.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, back to what we're watching and playing. Fuck shit. Oh God, I don't even know. I'm so flustered from talking about all this shit. I'm still watching Shogun.
Oh, I heard it's over.
Wrapped up episode 2.
I heard it ends with a whimper.
When I'm ready for a serious show, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, that's the thing. We were done with Breaking Bad. We were like, what next?
You got to learn your Japanese.
Problem with
first.
Shogun, yeah. If you don't, now they do have dub available, but me and Kush are like, nah. We want to do it right. Read. Of course, you can't do anything while you're watching the show.
It's true. When you got subtitles,
Nothing.
Yep.
I mean, I was trying to put the show
I'll
together
watch-
last night, and I had to restart the episode because
Watch
I
the
was
sequel
like,
to Dune.
Dune
Part
2?
2? It was better, wasn't it?
No, I like the first
Where'd
one.
you
Really?
watch? How'd you
Yeah.
watch
Well,
it?
you're more of a
Bought it.
setup guy.
Okay.
You're more
Yeah,
of a setup guy.
You like the
this
worms?
was funny too. I'm watching it with Bree, and I was like, "There's no way they get a resolution in this movie." I said, "This is Empire, man," and because I hate pausing to see how much time is left in something.
You give it away, yeah.
Like, so I guess that is still the thrill of the theater.
We do
is
that
never
all the
really
time.
knowing, but
We do
it's
that
like
all the time.
I was wanting to be like, I'm going to see how much is left in this fucker. I didn't,
well, you can do that in the theater,
and was
too.
pleasantly surprised that there was a
Can you?
resolution. So that was cool.
When you know the runtime and you know how long you've been there.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's a little bit
It
too
is.
much math.
I don't know.
But
I
anyway,
usually
no, it's still good. I like the first one better, I think, but it's still good.
Yeah,
I have an internal clock that dings after I've been sitting there for an hour, and I'm like, what is going on?
Like, it's-
pretty
yeah, it's-
much.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
I start looking at my watch after
yeah,
about an hour. I'm
something
like,
dings. I gotta piss.
I'm like, is this going to be over anytime soon? And you're just like, no.
I just drank a
Especially
bucket
with
of
Dune
Coke.
Part 2. That's a long fucker.
That is a long movie, yeah, and I think that was why it was like throwing me off. Like, nah, it's gonna end. It's just gonna end. It'll be like, well, tune in to Dune 3,
Yeah.
which apparently they're gonna make. So I guess
There's more books, I guess.
yeah. And it seems like they get
Crazier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially when they start going off the planet.
Planet.
so. Tune in to June 3.
I watched Late Night with the Devil 2 or 3 more times.
Wow.
So good. I love that movie. I cannot say enough about
Wow.
it. Have you heard about
No.
this? Do you know what we're talking about?
Not a clue.
There's a film called Late Night with the Devil. It stars that, what's his name, Christian?
David Dastmalchian.
That's
Okay.
Malchia
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, it takes place in the 70s.
Okay.
Like Carson and all that shit, right? And this guy's competing with Carson, but he can't beat him.
Okay.
Right? So he brings on his show this lady who claims to be like this psychiatrist of some sort that has a patient who is supposedly possessed.
Well,
Okay.
she's the last daughter of the Abraxas massacre or whatever.
Yeah,
the cult
so it's
stuff.
like a Manson thing. She's like,
Okay.
they this house caught on fire. They pulled her out with not a mark on her.
Series or a movie?
Movie.
Okay.
And obviously she ends up being for real possessed, you know,
Cool.
and it's like, it was just so refreshing.
I watched it again with my brother so they could see it. But I
Yeah.
was noticing how her head, had split apart and it comes back together before he kills her. So was that all in his head?
I think that's part of it. In my opinion.
And then the whole thing about did he make a deal with the devil to get success?
I thought that's where they were going.
like
you know,
that
with
group in
that.
the trees, and that's why his
But
wife
then it
died.
seemed like his wife was helping him kill the demon almost, because she said, you have to do this. And when he killed her, he also killed the little girl to stop the evil.
I don't think that. I think
I mean, again,
I don't
fuck
think that-
you know, were you on
no.
set?
I'm saying I don't think that stopped the evil. I think that was the evil trying to get him to kill the girl.
Why would it make? Okay, maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's again interpretation, in my opinion. I don't know. Your outlook on life is way fucking darker than mine.
Well, that's usually how it goes with the
So-
demons, dude. They trick you into
Yeah,
killing
they're
people.
fucked up. Yeah, no, I won't deny that. Wes is agreeing.
Made me think about Hereditary.
God, my mom watched that for the first time, and she was like, "Jesus, is that what horror movies are like now?" And I
That's
went,
the weirdest. I mean, that it's
dude, it's
my-
unnerving.
It's horror for the people that watched Exorcist when it came out, and they were like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
Hereditary was that type of movie, I think.
I mean, it shocked the Morrisons.
I just remember at the ending and how you got the horns blaring and it's triumphant and it's like, fuck, man. I've never seen. It's like, wait, am I supposed to feel good?
It's disturbing, dude. No, I'm totally with you. It's fucking.
Am I supposed to be like, hell yeah, man? One of the rulers of hell is on Earth.
And
Sweet.
Gabriel Byrne, I felt so bad for him in that movie. Oh God,
That-
his scenes are hard to watch for me. Being a dad and being a husband, it's like, oh God, can you fucking imagine?
It's just one of those things where I've never cared about a production company, but now it's like if I see A24, I'm like, well, I'm going to have to watch this.
You and millions of others. A24 is fucking really racking it up. Did you watch Civil War yet?
I know. I want
to see it. I think I'll
want to
wait
see
till it
it
comes
even
home.
more because of some of the people's reactions, like some of the sensitive types that are like, you can't make a movie about this. This is only going to inspire people. I'm like, you're the same motherfuckers that go, no, video games aren't violent, or video games don't cause people to be violent, which I don't believe either. But it's like, nobody's going to watch that movie and be like, yep, that's what we're going to do.
No.
Civil War time.
I don't
Fuck
think
that,
so.
man.
No.
People are just crazy.
They were
They
already
get
thinking
inspired.
that.
Yeah, probably.
They get inspired by real people, not art and cinema and shit like that. That's not the inspiration.
I think it's the other way around.
I don't know.
I think
That one guy dressed
the art
as a
is
Joker
inspired.
before he shot up the theater.
I mean, that's an extreme case with an extreme character.
It was I think it's more isolated. Yeah, he did, but it's not like it happened in theaters all over the country. I think it's kind of more like
It's not common either.
You know, they like to take direction from a leader.
Well, I'm just saying crazy people take direction from anything.
Yeah, They take direction from the fucking neighbor's dog.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or their
I want you to
dog.
kill.
The son of
Kill!
Satan. The son of Satan.
Kill!
David
All right.
Berkowitz?
Yep, that's his name, Berkowitz.
What about Babadook? Did you see that?
Oh,
that movie
Lord.
fucking... God, it sucked.
It twists me. It twisted me.
I still
was
haven't
like-
I don't
seen
know,
it.
man.
Because I was like, the first half of it was fucking incredible.
What about when that little kid was screaming and the mom was like, "Can you just be normal?" And he's like, "Ah!"
I don't remember much about it, but I just know that it.
Yeah, I haven't
It
watched
had
it.
no
a
effe-
while.
it
I
had
remember
no
that
effect
part,
on
but
me.
I remember her losing it, going, "Can't you be?" And I just felt that so hard. I was like, "This poor fucking woman." I have been playing another Star Trek game, but I'm pretty sure it's the free one on Game Pass. That's just the online mobile game. I'm just really into Star
He'll
Trek.
play anything that says Star Trek
Anything
on
that
it.
says Star Trek on it, I'll be hoping that I get a good Star Trek game, and I still haven't gotten one. This one's almost like Knights of the Old Republic with Star Trek.
I get like you playing the old VR one.
That was ridiculous. I shouldn't have been doing that. That was really stupid, and I felt dumb afterwards. Have you played anything?
Not really.
Anything new,
Downloaded
Wes?
some Fallouts.
I'm with Chris.
I downloaded Fallout 4. I haven't
downloaded
started
Fallout
yet.
3. I wanted to go back to. I never played.
Did you watch it? You
Same
still
here.
haven't watched
Still
any
haven't
of
watched
it?
No.
So yeah, I've
It's a
watched
good
it
show.
twice.
I know. I need to watch it. I want to watch it. It's just been crazy.
I love it. I love it how there's so many things from the games.
Yeah.
But they don't have to be. It's
They're
not.
not polit-
they're
they're
not
not-
gratuitous about it. Like, oh, the just yeah. It's just there.
Like, you're not going to be lost if you don't know what it is from the game.
It's like they brought the
Exactly.
game
When
world
the
to
guy
real
opens
life.
the can of spam, but it's called cram, and I'm like, yeah, I remember seeing cram, but it's not having like, I'm so hungry, I gotta have this can of cram, or
Commercials and billboards all over the place.
Yeah, just sometimes it's
Oh,
gratuitous.
Walton Coggins. Sorry.
Oh,
I have
that
to
dude.
apologize because I thought it was Walter.
He steals the
Oh,
show.
Walton.
It's
Yeah.
Walton. I'm sorry, Walton. If
Well.
you ever want to be on my show, I welcome
He's the
you.
ghoul now, dude.
You need
And he
to-
Dude,
blows people's away,
He
too.
needs to apologize to the First Amendment.
Oh, and that's me. He's the one that loves free speech.
Anyways,
That's what he's saying.
But no, I downloaded Fallout 3.
You need to apologize.
It is dated.
No, he said you need to
No,
apologize.
you need to apologize.
But the
All right,
show
real
is
quick,
good. Who
real
is?
quick. First Amendment protections don't apply to employees in private companies. First Amendment protections
Wrong.
basically means the government can't put you in jail for the things that you say or try you.
True.
So she got fired because she was dumb. And they had the opportunity to do that because she was being dumb.
But that's not what they cited as the
Either
reason
way-
for her being fired.
Either way, you're right. You can say whatever you want, but it's going to have consequences with your employer and
No.
its shareholders.
It shouldn't.
Well,
It shouldn't.
It does. If your
Again,
employer,
you're never going to get me to change my mind on this.
He doesn't care.
We
But
can
it-
do a
it's just-
fucking show
it's
every
not-
fucking week about this, and you're never going to change my
it's not
mind
a
ever.
First Amendment problem.
It's not, but we're talking
That
about freedom of speech.
now that thank you. Now that I might
Okay,
agree with
yeah,
you.
all right. There is a difference.
Okay, there is a big difference.
Freedom
Yes.
of speech. Yes.
So that if she goes to court and says you violated my First Amendment, that's like no,
Right. No, because she
no,
wasn't
you
deprived
did
of rights
right.
or put in
You
prison.
said it, and I'm not
here's the
saying
thing.
there shouldn't be consequences for what you say, but what those consequences are, I don't think should be dictated by what you say.
You can't convince me she's kicking herself in the ass over doing that.
I mean,
Because
I
the
can.
thing is she
with
was
the way the Mandalorian's going right now,
She-
making movies and new seasons and all this
she
shit.
thought
Some
she's
things
gonna
are
be
more
fine.
important, Zip.
She thought she'll be
Like
fine,
her principles.
and this
Right.
this overwhelming conservative right-wing audience will now buy all the things that I will choose to do in these other ventures. They don't exist.
Right.
That's why James Woods
Dude, she
isn't
made
doing
it. She made a right
jack
wing
shit
movie.
anymore.
She made a right
and John
wing.
Voight, all the fucking big ass conservative mouthpieces.
Yeah.
They don't do shit.
They don't do
because nobody
shit.
gives a fuck
Yeah,
about their
they're on
opinions in the
Twitter,
news.
dude. They're on Twitter in the right wing sphere.
But it's bloated. It's artificial because that's the thing. If people really love their shit, it'd be making money. It's not making.
well, they
fucking
are.
money.
They're giving all their money to Trump. They don't have any money left.
All right.
That's all I have to say about that. But Fallout 3 is dated. I downloaded Fallout 3, started playing
Yeah.
Fallout 3.
Yeah.
I love the atmosphere of that. I love the DC
76
wasteland.
was fun.
I guess
played
I'm
a
just
little
not
bit of
ready to do
76.
the online.
But it's cool to
stuff.
see West Virginia in there, dude.
It is cool to see.
Can I play
Appalachia.
76? Can I play 76 on my own without any interaction?
No.
I don't
Well, I
wanna
mean,
do it.
you don't have to interact, but somebody might come fight you or something.
That's
just want my own-
interaction.
I just want my own private server. I want a private server.
Oh.
I feel like when they came out, the way that you got skills and stuff like that was weird.
Yeah, it's
I'd rather like pick my skill. And
I like the way it does.
choose the
Sometimes you would get
direction.
lucky and get good ones there.
not gonna do it.
That gets into the whole mod debate like we had.
But I might get 4 now that they've released like a massive
Yeah.
update for 4. I think I might get
That
back to 4.
what'd you tell me? May 1st though, right? Is that what you told me?
No, it came out the 25th.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Maybe I will play it today.
Dude,
then-
she was in some movie called Terror on the Prairie.
Who,
The girl,
The devil lady?
Gina Carino,
Gina Carino.
oh yeah.
on the Montana
And how
plains.
many stars does it have?
5.2, dude.
Oh shit, that's better than most of this Transformers movies.
I wonder how much money it made, though, dude.
Probably not much. Not as much as Mandalorian made, I'll
What
tell you
about
that.
Lady Ballers? Lady Ballers.
Probably not as
dude.
much as
That's another
Mandalorian.
right-wing comedy.
But
I need to get off the politics.
Yeah, you do.
Ballers.
I'm
I don't want to hear it.
polarizing our view listeners.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, all 20 of them.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't want to make
I
divide
won't
people.
Yeah. All right, let's move on with it. So let's get the fuck
I
on with
can't
it.
actively shit on a podcast that
I know.
features me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, you can.
Say
You
this
always-
show's not going well, is it?
I'll
That's
say
what-
that right now. I
Did
say
you-
that all the time.
That's what Conan O'Brien said on that Hot Ones episode
Oh,
when he said, "What's the worst thing a guest can do?" Go, well, this isn't going well, is it? Yeah, great.
Dude, he freaked out. All right. I didn't have any RIPs this week. Did you know of any? Did you hear about any? Anybody? I haven't heard about any. So,
Nope.
condolences if I missed one. All right. Getting over to the news, we're going to go ahead and get our wrestling headlines out of the way.
Stay alive.
So, according to Dave Meltzer, the PG era is over in WWE.
Okay.
Don't care.
Well, I saw The Rock. He
What
kept
did the
having
PG
to.
even stand for?
Parental guidance.
Yeah, I mean that's I guess. Yeah, no.
You worked at a
so-
theater and you don't know what PG stands
remember-
for?
so remember-
the Procter and Gamble era. is
So
over?
remember, you know,
PG-13.
remember when wrestling had like
Blood.
titties and the blood and
Yeah.
the chairs
Titties.
and all that
Yeah.
shit?
I missed that.
That was considered the Attitude Era.
Okay.
Once they got to the John Cena and the fucking, you know, kitty shit, they call that the PG era.
Okay.
People obviously want to go back to the Attitude Era. So that's why everybody's excited.
That's why they got The Rock.
Right, because he's cussing on fucking air and all this shit.
But I want it to be good for my kids. I don't want my kids seeing that.
Now there's a good debate. I mean that is certainly a good debate. But I mean, to me, it's like I would tell my kids before they started watching it what they're watching. I'd say these are.
Oh, like parents are supposed to have a role in their children's upbringing?
I think so.
That's outdated.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But
Kids raise themselves.
to some extent, yes. But I mean, there has to be some guidance. You wouldn't know shit about this.
I do too.
No, not really. Other people's kids don't count.
Your kid doesn't even watch wrestling.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. You're right.
Well, I don't either.
Wes doesn't either.
Well, maybe
I outgrew it.
your kid should be Wes's kid. Maybe your kid is Wes's kid.
Maybe he is, for all I know. I don't know. There was a lot of crazy shit going on back then.
I'm pretty
Oh,
certain. No, let's not leave any doubt. 100% certain that's not my kid.
Pretty sure that's not your kid either.
you are not the father.
You are not. Wes is not the father.
Oh, we got to boo Dominic when I went to Raw. That was
That was cool.
exciting.
That's cool. Yeah, that's got to be fun.
He didn't wrestle though because he had his arm in a cat and a
So-
sling.
Becky Lynch, they're saying, is like the new Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, I think they just, because Becky is such a natural champion that it's just easy.
I think it's just people hating. I mean, you know, all those haters.
Who would you have given it to?
Well, I was happy for Becky. I like Becky.
Oh, you're on her. Okay, yeah.
What do you
Okay.
mean
I
by the
thought-
new Hulk Hogan?
Hogan was Hulk
I mean,
Hogan was like
the face.
as far as right. as far as a champion, right? He
Okay.
was like the guy that you could just give the belt
Yeah.
to and know that he was going to do good with
He's
it.
a real American.
There you go.
Gotcha.
So
But
that's
he also uses creative control to stay
well,
in
that's
power.
way later in his career.
So I see. I'm not sure what Hogan they were talking about. See, that's what I
We
thought
were
they were
talking about 80s Hulk Hogan.
Tearing his shirt
Okay.
off and
Well,
Just,
that should be a compliment.
well, not for the smarks, because, to them it should be competed for, and you should give younger wrestlers an opportunity.
They did. Maxine Dupree shined during the match.
That's again, that's my thinking is if they're good in the match, that's kind of the payoff. But again, I'm just telling you what I heard people saying.
Yeah, they got to make Nia champion at some point.
That surprised me. I kind of thought that's where they were going with that. Plus, it has a lot to do with Vince McMahon being gone now,
yeah.
because apparently he was a big responsible party for the PG era.
I think it's kind of hard to do, though. I mean, like in the, back in the 80s, it was like Hulk, and then,
Well, the AEW
Andre the
guy.
Giant was the big villain, right? But then, like, Ultimate Warrior kind of is in there every once in a while.
Well, it got very cartoony, and I think
then
people get nervous.
Your
when-
Attitude Era, I think they did a good job of. There were a lot of personalities that were popular.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it'd be kind of difficult.
But
to be
what?
like,
But were they
here's the face
popular
of the
because of what
operation.
they were doing, or were they popular because of the era they were in? That's the question.
I don't know. I mean, so that was when I watched it, but it's like for me, it was. I just thought all those guys were cool. Like
Well, what about
Stone Cold, Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, all those guys, the
Yeah.
Acolyte Protection Agency,
Triple H and all that.
Yeah, it was. Now X-Pac always just got on my nerves.
Well, that's what they
He
call
got
it.
everybody's
They call it X-Pac heat because you hate him
Heat.
no
Yeah.
matter what he does.
They
They call it X-Pac.
yeah.
Some people have X-Pac heat, dude.
badass Billy Guns.
He's
or
still wrestling.
whatever. No, there were so many competing personalities, but it was all entertaining.
The Dudleys still wrestle.
Okay.
Hardy Boys still wrestle.
Get this, dude. That Tony Khan AEW guy, WWE's
That's
competitor,
him right there.
WWE's competitor, said recently that we are like Pepsi and they are like the Harvey Weinstein of wrestling.
That's funny.
They're
He couldn't
so,
say Coke.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it.
That's what's going on. So it's kind of an exciting time to be back in wrestling right now, right?
Yeah. I like throwing the curveball. Like, we are like Burger King, and they are like
Hitler.
shut down GD Ritzy's.
Hitler.
They are like Harmony House and the Mesperados.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's awesome. I dig it. Yeah,
Oh
man.
shit.
Yeah, that's cool. Good for him.
God,
It makes
dude.
me a fan of that.
Did you
guy.
watch that Twitch stream with Omega
No.
where he's like actually siding with like, reality and not the fucking
What are you talking about?
marks over at AEW?
What was he
There's-
saying?
He's just saying, he's not really. He has no power in the booking.
Oh.
He doesn't agree with the way things were handled in Brawl Out. I mean, there's just a lot of I thought revelations, because you kind of thought he was on the side of the Young Bucks and all that bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it might be part of the story that they're doing now.
Maybe.
With
Maybe.
the Young Bucks being the new heels and everything, and
So Kenny comes back. He's like
he's on
the
Tony's side.
face,
He's
yeah.
on Tony's side. The Bucks already fired him.
Who?
Kenny, they said they
Well-
kicked him out of the Elite.
He is apparently returning to Dynamite this week. That will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, if you get a chance, I'm sure it's on YouTube now, but go listen to that Twitch stream. He said a lot of interesting shit. Apparently him and Punk have no beef, which is not what I heard.
Well, Punk has beef with everybody, dude.
That's those marks want you to think.
He is a punk.
All right. Let's talk about Tony and his fucking
He was at the
keeping
draft.
the
He was
kayfabe.
He was at the NFL draft with a neck brace on because of what happened on his wrestling show the day before, dude.
I was trying
That's
to
awesome.
find. They had the fucking interview with him. I was trying to find it.
He took a Meltzer driver, dude. It was crazy.
Anyway,
You got to explain what's happening. That's Jack Perry. That's Dylan Perry's son. Not
Who's that?
Dylan. His name was
Steve Perry.
no Dylan from Beverly Hills 90210. That's his name.
Luke Perry. It's his fucking name. You fucking idiots.
Oh, I just conflated him. Dylan.
That guy right there.
Yeah.
That's Luke Perry's son.
Yeah, and he just turned on that guy, dude.
He didn't even hit him.
Dude, he
It was a terrible hit.
No, the funny part is how he falls and doesn't move for a second. He's like, "Oh, I gotta sell." It's like he dies from the punch.
Here come the EVPs. We're watching the clip of Tony, you all, being attacked on Dynamite.
And they're like, "What are you doing? Why would you do that to
Yeah.
the owner of the company? He was gonna rehire you and bring you back in." Because that was the guy that got in a fight with CM Punk backstage.
Okay.
I love watching Christian explain it to Wes.
Is right now he's saying, yeah, my neck is really hurt, dude.
No,
Not
they're-
yet.
They're gonna do this move called the EVP trigger, where they both knee him in the face.
Ugh. But he's kind of getting
I mean,
set up.
yeah, it's like, how long are you going to take to set this fucking up?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're not gonna do it. Maybe they changed their mind. They're gonna do the Meltzer driver instead,
Look,
dude.
crosses his legs.
Oh my gosh. He's not trained
He's
to do
like
this,
locking it in
dude.
for him.
Boom. Oh my gosh.
That is such a bullshit move.
How can they do that to him?
That is not Luke Perry material, let me tell you.
Luke would be looking down. I mean, Dylan would be looking down
Yeah.
with his sad eyes,
I
with his
remember-
cool
I
eyes.
remember when he was in Oz.
I remember when
They
he's in the
bricked him in.
Fifth Element.
So here's what I think they should do with Tony Khan now, dude.
Yeah, tell me.
Take him off TV.
So anyway, so he took that move and he showed up at the NFL
Yeah,
draft in a fucking neck collar. He's
Yeah.
selling it.
Okay, well, here's what I think they should do. Is
Tell me.
I read this on Reddit, and it's pretty funny.
Okay.
They take him off TV for a bit and say
Yeah.
he's rehabbing
Yeah.
and he's working out. And then what we do is we bring Jinder Mahal and say that he's Tony Khan now, and he's big and strong and ready to get his revenge on these people. He's like
I love that.
isn't it? What's that? The $1 billion man. We can rebuild him.
$6 million
There you go.
man.
There we go.
Oh, updated for inflation. It's the $1 billion.
I guess so, yeah, updated for inflation.
Who
That
is
sounds
this?
more like the Incredible
Who
Hulk
do
from
you
the
have on
70s.
screen right here?
This is okay, so this is Matt Hardy.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He's
he
broken.
He has a persona called Broken Matt Hardy, which is very, very, very popular.
Crazy, dude. He
Okay,
goes,
you know who he
delete,
reminds
delete.
me of? And this is a big throwback. The movie Excalibur.
God damn,
When Lancelot comes back to join the fight late in the movie, and he's no longer beautiful Lancelot, he's like long-haired, crazy, bearded, religious Lancelot. It's exactly
pretty
what he
much
looks
that's
like.
what's going on here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good for him. He's an Excalibur fan.
The reason Wes is referring to this is because Broken Matt Hardy has returned to TNA wrestling. I'm gonna have to start watching TNA again.
I never have.
Those are some
Me
great-
neither, but I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I should
great
have said it again.
faces.
He is quite a. We'll watch some videos of him in the ring. He is quite the performer in ring. All right, that's our wrestling news. Yeah, I said the same shit. The Matrix 5, we know they're working to make a new film, but now it looks like that Warner Brothers will be moving ahead without the Wachowski family. Of course, they've been a part of the Matrix since its inception.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched that last Matrix movie. That was cool.
I mean,
It was kind of crappy not having Lawrence Fishburne.
it's kind of unnecessary.
I like that
but
other guy.
not bad.
I like Yaya.
I prefer Lawrence. I'm sorry.
I like that actor though. He was-
Maybe
He's good.
maybe the Matrix
He was
would be.
Candyman.
It could be better off without the
I'd heard.
Wachowskis.
I liked him as
He did a great job in Candyman.
in Watchmen. He was what's his
Yeah,
face?
he's good in
I like Black Manta.
Blue Man. Oh, he was.
He was great in Black Manta. Yeah, he's good. No, I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
you
I like
are.
Lawrence better.
No,
as
but I
Morpheus.
didn't mind it. I didn't mind that the latest Matrix movie.
It was hard to follow.
I think all of them are except the first one.
I like the first two.
I've watched
I
I've
never
watched the
really liked
original
that
trilogy
third
so
one.
much I kind of know what's going on there. But the newer one, I was very confused. I again, but the more I watch it, the more I get it. But are y'all even interested in the
Yeah,
Matrix
why not?
5?
I don't know. Why not?
Maybe if they bring Neo back, or
I
if
don't
it's
know how many other people
cool
are interested
effects.
in it. I feel like it could be.
Yeah, it's like how much influence the Wachowskis have.
It's gonna be VR now, dude. Goes
I
into
think the thing is you could pump a lot of money into something that maybe the audience doesn't want or need or ask for, and lose money. And Warner Brothers, if they know how to do anything, they know how to lose fucking money.
Do you think there's definitely an audience for it though for the
No.
Matrix?
No.
That's kind of our generation's thing, you know.
And then the thing is,
The new generation doesn't even really talk about the Matrix.
well, that's like I said. So I watched all the Transformers movies.
Yeah.
And what was the last night? 2017 or something. So it took me 7 years to watch the last night. So yeah, it's like that's why that movie failed, because at that point I remember thinking like, yeah, there's so many I don't care about.
There's too many. You don't know. Yeah, it gets lost
But I
in the
did the
shuffle.
same thing with all the Marvel movies.
Then they changed the
got-
human plot. And then it's even worse. Then you're like,
Yeah, what
So,
happened
yeah,
to
I mean,
Shia?
so,
Where's
yeah, what
Shia?
the fuck is this shit?
So I guess it's like I want them to keep making those movies. Like, go ahead and make a Matrix 5, but I might not watch it for 10 years.
I want to know why the fuck they won't make a fucking War for Cybertron movie. For God's sakes,
Well, we got that one movie coming out. Maybe
that's
it'll be
not
down the
fucking count.
maybe it'll be down the line. We'll get there.
Another Evil Dead movie is in the works from the Last Stop in Yuma County director Francisca Lupi.
Well, it's got to be after
have
the
you ever heard of
success of the last one.
Last Stop in Yuma County. I've never
No.
heard of that.
Did you see the last one, Wes?
Did you
Yes.
see Evil Dead Rises? What'd you think of it?
It made me go back and watch Evil Dead 2
Same.
and Army of Darkness.
Same.
I don't know.
There's Patrick Morrissey.
Look at that carpetbagger right there. Not even from here.
Well, it's true. I mean, it's true. But
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
I don't get to use that term very
No,
often.
you
I
don't.
think-
And when you use it, it's not really in the right
no,
context.
It is
So-
totally.
It's absolutely the right context. It's absolutely the right
Yeah.
context. Evil Dead, though, I think I already talked about it once. I don't know, man. For
Hey,
me-
what's up with that ad around here that's somebody for mayor and it's not politics, it's personal? What does that mean?
Oh, Wheeler?
Wheeler.
Did she get personally?
She worked for the city.
Did she get personally screwed by the city and now she wants to take over? So it's
I don't
personal.
know. She's
Well,
She's a nice lady.
I mean, our mayor is term limited, so it's not like
Yeah.
she can take revenge on him. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
It's just a weird campaign slogan, dude.
Yeah.
This time it's
I
personal.
mean, meaning that it's not about politics, I think is the
Well,
I don't know,
That's,
that's-
the worst line ever. for
Just say it's not about
for
politics.
Any politician who has said,
I don't know, Christian.
Why do you have to say
I'm
it's
just guessing
this
here.
time it's personal?
because people like,
Aliens.
because people like to say, I don't like to talk politics, so that's why
Yeah, she
they
should have
like
used
to
that
vote-
line, dude. Why don't you put her in charge?
They like to vote for the politicians who aren't politicians.
Fucking great.
Dude, if somebody had that on their
With a
campaign
picture
sign.
of Bill Paxton, like pointing.
I don't know, man. I'm like, vote for Newt.
Oh.
They mostly come out. Oh my God, you could even say that. They mostly come out at night.
No, no, you're talking about the meth parados?
Crackheads, yeah. All right.
Mayor Newt is on the
Every
case.
night, every night in Huntington's like the Purge. Everybody's got to cover their windows with
Wow.
steel curtains.
Wow.
The air horn goes off about 7 o'clock.
No, not even.
Oh.
You know, the air horn that goes off in my neighborhood is a house full of fucking bloodhounds.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. Where is that Drew's house?
No, it's not. No,
Oh my God. I have the same fucking problem. I'm like,
You hear it too,
what
huh?
the fuck are they barking at?
I imagine you could hear it from the interstate, but it does sound
God,
like
they are
they go out
loud.
and look for an escaped convict every night. They're out looking for Andy.
We got some goats in our neighborhood that I can hear going,
Oh,
bah,
yeah, Christian.
bah,
You live out in the country, dude.
bah. They're so loud, dude. I'm like, how are goats so loud?
Oh my God.
That's how they have to alert all the other goats when the predators are coming.
They just faint.
Possum.
And those were the ones that got eaten by the wolves. the fainting goats or is it feigning? Yeah, that's what it was, right? That was the
They
kind
just
of the point.
drag him off.
Yeah, so the rest of the pack could run away, and like Steve was
That
back
reminds
there
me of that. Play
paralyzed.
dead. It'll leave you alone, and it picks him up and takes him off. Fucking eat him. Oh shit!
God.
All right, Moon Knight.
Who cares?
I
It's
couldn't
been
even-
too
I-
I
long.
was gonna say,
I
yeah,
watched that
it's
first
been a
episode,
minute.
and that was it.
I feel like you should leave it alone.
Wasn't that what that story was about? Somebody saying that's probably not going to get more stuff.
Sweet.
Wasn't that bad news from a Moon Knight guy?
Wait.
Yeah, like the costume designer said that there's been no communication, something like that. Yeah.
So is what's his face not going to be?
no, this okay. So with the Marvel, remember we got the multiverse now.
Yeah.
So different iterations
Okay.
of characters are coming in. We're going to see a lot of this in Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Captain
Okay.
America was on X-Men 97.
That was cool. I like that.
Is that part of the MCU?
Was it Chris Evans?
I think they did say that it is canon.
I
for
know
the
we're going to
MCU.
see with
Yeah.
the Deadpool and everything. See where that comes
Great.
from.
I think Deadpool is going to be what turns everything around for comic book movies.
I'm
I'll go
sure
ahead
it's
and
going
say
to
it.
break records.
Break block.
Break block records. All right.
Block rocking beats.
But what Christian is referring to is there is a rumor that Wesley Snipes, who originally played the character of Blade in 1998's film, is coming back to reprise the role in future Marvel products. Now, I want to emphasize that they are still doing the Mahershala Ali film of Blade, but with the multiverse and stuff, Blade, Wesley Snipes is rumored to have signed an actual deal with Marvel to reprise that role in parts coming up.
Dude, I heard Ali was like, you can have it, Wesley. I don't want to fucking...
I've heard there's a lot of turmoil with
Well,
that,
they've
right?
straightened it out. We're hearing now that it's now back on course and looks to be released.
I feel like Wesley could take Mahershala.
I mean, I haven't seen Wesley in a while. I'd have to see him in the Blade get-up, but I mean...
No, I mean in a fight.
Well, I think Wesley is actually legitimately a
That's
martial
what I
art-
mean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He could kick that guy's ass.
Probably, yeah. Would he want to?
If he's moving in on his blade ground, he might.
On his Blade ground.
Like roller skating ice up
on
a hill.
my daywalker ground. All right.
Like ice skating uphill,
Ice
not roller
skate, yeah.
skating uphill.
We don't roller
It's
skate
just
up-
hard too.
I would imagine it'd be the same difficulty. I don't know.
I think it'd be easier to ice skate uphill than
Well, if you went
if
to the
it's
side,
actual
you know,
ice, yeah.
Yeah, you have to go to
I
the
think you
side.
have to have a half pipe of ice in order to ice skate uphill. I don't think you need to start. Or unless it's not really ice skating, it's just using
Walking,
the blades to dig into the ice.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking. You'd have
That's
to
what I
do.
was thinking,
There'd
too.
be no skating. It'd
be
be
hot.
like
Or get down on your hands and knees
Ice
and
axe
kick
with-
the blades in and
ice axe with fuck. I hit the lamp. Sorry.
Dude, it's like those videos when there's ice and people are worried about walking on it. They just get down on their knees and kind of slide across.
Oh yeah,
Have
and
you
they
seen
just
this,
hope
dude?
they'll slide in a straight line too. That's my favorite.
It's like I'm not falling. I'm just gonna slide
I
here.
remember there was a
God.
video once, unlike the old Gawker or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was, these guys were filming.
Gawker's still around, I think.
Well, it was old Gawker.
Oh.
I think that's what it was. These guys were filming at like the inside of a bar in Brooklyn or something, but they'd found an icy spot that people kept walking over, and they called it Hipsters on Ice. Guys in fedoras with their black plastic lead and just falling and busting their ass, and it was so funny. And then I feel like they were laughing, and then one of the people found out, like, "Oh, you're filming this? Like that's funny for you?" And it was like, "Yeah, this is absolutely funny for us."
Dude, I was at
People
a
falling down is funny.
I was at a muddy Lollapalooza watching people fall down once. I was like, dude, look, watch. Everybody's walking through this part and they can't handle
Dude,
it.
There were times with me and you and Paul in the West Virginia building, like looking out the windows on New Year's and stuff, and seeing drunk people stumbling down the street.
God.
Oh man!
Or after the gunshots are fired and
After
then people saying
gun-
it's gang related.
Gunshots. And
You
then
can hear people
Christian-
chanting that from the street,
we hear-
dude.
Gang related?
Gang related.
But then Christian runs into the gunfire because
So we got hound dogs, gun related, and we got goats.
There was a free parking space available. We were looking out the window. We hear the gunshots, and Christian goes, "Oh, that parking spot's available." Runs outside to move his car.
And Joey's like, "I need a head count."
Yeah, Joey PTSD and asking for a head count. Rest in peace. That was nuts, man. We had so much fun in that place.
Shit. That was a good time. I will not deny that.
I'm glad we didn't have that much stuff go out the windows either. Just Paul's stupid friend.
Paul's stupid friend threw the bottle out the window.
God damn. Why would you even? I mean, I would think we would be
thinking
old
the other
enough
day-
by then to fucking.
I was thinking the other day I should have flown a paper airplane out that window, though.
That would
That
have
would have
been fun.
been basically harmless and would have been really cool to see how far it could have gone.
Yeah.
You can I'm standing on the Keith Albee and try to catch it, dude.
Elisabeth Moss, the star of The Invisible Man. We all know her from The Handmaid's Tale. You
Yeah.
know, the weird looking.
Mad Men.
That's an awesome show. It's depressing, but
The
awesome.
Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
It's so good.
It's a look into the future.
It's brutal.
According
It's awesome.
to Elizabeth, she says that Lee Wannells, is that how you say his fucking name? I never know. Who directed the first Invisible Man. They are still working on a sequel to it, and it is still in the cards and very much a possibility at this point. I love The Invisible Man. I would be happy with a sequel, but it's interesting. Lee's also working on Wolfman.
I never saw the Hollow Man sequel.
I didn't either.
I never saw Hollow Man.
Really?
Yep. Never had an interest.
That was
I thought
actually
you
pretty
liked
good.
that guy.
But this is like the monsters, right? So
This is like the Universal monster,
yeah.
right?
Is the with Tom Cruise's
No,
mummy?
no.
That's not a part of it now.
That
Wasn't
that
gonna
ended.
Be?
It
But
was going to
wasn't
be.
that gonna be? Okay.
It was going to be because and fucking
Russell
Russell was going to be Jekyll and Hyde, I
Russell
think,
Crowe, yep.
Okay.
and who was going to be fucking Dr. Frankenstein? I can't remember, but yeah, they had it set up to where it was
Okay.
going to be this universe, and then of course you
Oh,
put it in Tom
so-
Cruise's fucking hands.
So is this now? They've just showed a picture of what's his face, Batman.
Michael Keaton.
No, next Batman, not George Clooney,
Val Kilmer?
not Val Kilmer. Christian Bale. Christian Bale's going to be a Frankenstein.
No, I don't
monster.
think it's related.
So
I
it's
don't
not
think
gonna be
that's
related
related.
to that.
No, I don't know, but I don't think
That
so.
that poster looks cool, or whatever image.
Wasn't
that is.
the Invisible Man some kind of like, in this one, like some kind of like technology suit?
Yeah, what it did was it had little like cameras all over the suit that would project what it saw. That was the idea of how it worked.
I like an Invisible Man better when he can't like switch back and forth. I like him being stuck invisible.
That is kind of the idea of the Invisible Man, you know, traditionally. Is the
Transparent.
idea. That's why I like this one, because they twisted it so beautifully. And of course Elizabeth Moss does an incredible job. I mean, I can't.
It's like Metal Gear Solid ninja technology.
Yeah, it's crazy.
or just
Stealth.
all the way back to Predator.
Predator.
Plus, I mean, around the time Invisible Man came out,
that's
was
that's
a big
alien
thing.
technology though, Wes.
But so I feel like there was in one of the making of or behind the scenes or something. But apparently at one, some high-ranking person in the government, they see Predator, and then they were like, "We need that. We need that suit. We need
Yes.
that."
Probably. I mean, I would.
But no, I think that is that if anything, if it's in
There's
the
people
works,
working on Predator.
if it's in the
technology,
works,
right?
it's like
We're
that.
growing our own
It's-
Predators.
It's little cameras that are broadcasting whatever is on the opposite end.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the idea, and then had little screens that would project it on the
Yeah,
suit.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
That's a real thing.
I'm starting to think that Russell Crowe is an actual fucking exorcist. This guy makes exorcism movies like fucking.
Oh yeah, it's not his first rodeo, right?
No, it is the Pope's Exorcist.
I
And then
think
he's
he
making a sequel to that.
He hates evil.
Apparently, he's in a new movie called The Exorcism, not related to the Pope's Exorcist, which they are making a sequel to. In this,
Or
film-
the Pope's Exorcism, which could be an entirely different movie.
But is it like a bar
Just
fight?
change one letter,
Is
dude.
it like a Russell Crowe bar fight with a demon?
Yeah, dude.
That
yeah,
sounds
pretty much.
great.
Pretty much.
Just punching it.
And then
stomping it.
This one
he
probably more
he
so.
becomes the demon a little bit too, man.
breaking a pull stick.
Now
and
wait a minute. Are you talking
smacking
about Pope's Exorcist?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
saying he kind of fights with himself.
Yeah, he fights with his inner demon.
it? Oh, all right.
So this film, from what I can
It's
gather,
better than Noah when he was Noah.
So I heard. What was this not based on a graphic novel?
no.
I heard no. I heard that Noah was. I remember when it came out. And
It
people
might
were
have
like,
been.
Noah?
Maybe Noah was.
That was the movie that Christian talked. The old Russell Crowe movie.
Yeah.
I heard was actually like there was source material for that. That people were like,
What was in it? Dinosaurs or
It
something?
was like golems that were
golems,
fallen
that's right.
angels.
Yeah.
Right. But I just kind of feel like I remember when that movie came out that it was like the people who were thinking, oh, this is going to be like the Bible story. No, it's like, whoa, this isn't a Passion of the Christ thing. This is going to be something completely different. It's just, borrowing some material. So
Right.
I never watched it, but when Christian was talking about it, I think I was thinking like, well, maybe I should sometime.
That's interesting. I had no idea it had any source material. I thought they were just crazy. So my understanding of this film that Russell Crowe's coming out, The Exorcism, is kind of like he's shooting a film that's kind of like The Exorcist.
Oh, it's meta, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of meta. So that's what is the
That
idea
could be
behind
cool.
this.
I've seen a few horror movies like that.
Well, he's been in
Again,
a
I
movie
just don't
where
know
he's
why
lost
you
his
would get
mind.
Russell Crowe. I mean, unless he went after it. But I
Dude,
mean, why
if
would
if you could get him, why wouldn't you?
I mean, if you have that money, I could think of about 20 other actors that I wouldn't mind seeing in this role. He just did Pope's Exorcist.
Yeah, but he's an awesome actor.
I'm not taking that away from him.
He's
I'm
worth
just
every
saying it's
penny.
a bit much. Anyway, we have the trailer posted on our Facebook page. You can check it out. I mean, I'll probably see it, but
There's
still.
a trailer for it already? Oh,
Coming out
gosh.
June 7th.
Yeah, wow.
That looks
Yeah.
like a cold sweat.
Pumping it out.
So we talked a little bit about Deadpool and Wolverine. Of course, the trailer dropped last week that featured Hugh Jackman, freaked everybody out. It was red band, R-rated. He says fuck a bunch of times.
People are going to be bringing their kids to it, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God.
People have been
yeah.
bringing their kids to movies they shouldn't be bringing their kids to no longer.
Dude,
Somebody-
my son listens to this show.
Somebody had a bottle feeding baby at Raw.
A bottle feeding baby.
Bottle feeding baby.
Really?
Yeah, they have.
Hey, no, here's the thing, though. At least it's indoors, all right?
Yeah, that's
because
true.
people bring newborn babies to football games
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
in November,
That's
and
a
I'm
bit
like,
much.
what the fuck? Or even
To
if
Marshall
it's like,
game?
even if it's towards the beginning of the season, it's like a noon game. Got the fucking sun beating down on us. They're like, I'm going to fry my kid's brain like a piece of bacon. It's nuts, man. It's so. No, so okay. There's a lot of irresponsible.
I'm glad I
parents
got Wet
all
started
over
on
the
this
place.
one.
Yeah, I don't even know how we
I
got
never
on
thought
this.
about the
I'm always
temperature of
like-
places they
I don't
bring
even
their
know-
kids,
My
dude.
kids, my
Oh,
kids
the bottle fed at Raw. That's how we get.
But did they have earmuffs on the thing? Or
No,
something? I mean, God,
no, they
see,
were-
Dude, I've seen kids at concerts.
I
I've
just,
seen kids in, of course, movies.
Well, we said the PG era is over. So get your-
if the kid,
Keep the kids out.
if the kid can't communicate, like this is too loud, this is too hot, this is too cold, then don't have the kid there yet, man. Just,
right.
My kid is 5, and she does not want to go to football games because it's too loud, and it's like, well, kid, nobody even cares about Marshall football anymore. There's only like 10 of us in the stands. It's not going to be that loud. Still too loud for me, Dad. Okay. It is what it is.
Does that hurt you that she's not into Marshall football
No,
like you are?
no. My kid's always been into cheering for Marshall when I'm
Not
watching
like
Marshall.
you are. You said it was your church.
Things have changed with me though, but it is like I am passionate
Christian
about.
with the curious head turn
I'm
there. when he
passionate about
says
Marshall on so many things that I can't even watch him compete. Like I told somebody the other day, like if Marshall had a Magic the Gathering team, I would cheer for them, but also it's like if they're like in the national championship of Magic the Gathering, I got to turn this off and I'll just read the headlines and see
Stressing
if
me
they
out.
want
Because you can't take it if
I
they're
can't.
like losing or behind or anything like that.
Yeah.
You still go to every game though, right?
I go to most. I mean, that's the thing. Life.
You don't go to every game?
No, I mean life gets in the way, dude. So,
That's true.
But now that I'm actually here,
Life also finds a way.
so being that which sounds lazy. I mean, so I'm a diehard fan, but I'm not a true diehard fan. I wasn't.
Well,
making the
you
trip.
lived in Charleston for the longest.
But yeah, kids,
Fuck you.
I could have been
Charleston.
in Columbus for all that matters. I mean,
Yeah,
I
might as
made it
well.
into a few games, but then if it was like, it's kind of raining, I'm not going. Just like how me and Christian used to treat going to class when we lived in the West Virginia building at Marshall. So like we're going to Martin, like I don't know, man. It's kind of rainy. It's
kind of shitty out. Yeah,
class.
I don't blame you.
Well, half the time you get there and it's like class is canceled.
Yeah, you know what? It's
God.
raining today, so we didn't have class.
Oh God, that would piss me off. Back to Deadpool and Wolverine. So again, the trailer is very entertaining. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you check it out. Lots of rumors about who we're going to see. And I mean, we can throw them out.
Remember that Taylor Swift Dazzler one? That was a good one.
They're still saying that might be something that's apparently on one of her tours.
Dude, her new album came out.
That's what they're saying.
They should have Taylor and Travis. Travis could be Sabretooth.
Who the
Whoa.
fuck is Kelsey?
Yeah. Who
You
the
know
fuck
who?
is Travis? Yeah,
Who?
fuck you for
Nobody
acting
gives
like,
a fuck.
Who?
Fuck you for acting like
Because
you
nobody
didn't
gives
know.
a fuck.
You know about Taylor and Travis,
Whatever,
dude.
man.
We all love them.
That's American royalty.
America's sweethearts.
America's bullshit.
It's a
Come on,
psyop,
man.
dude, to distract us from how bad things are.
Swift for president.
I like Famke. I'd like to see her in it.
Famke's supposed to be coming back. I've heard that Elektra, what's her name? Jennifer Garner might reprise her role.
Bring back Ben Affleck as Daredevil.
I've heard that might happen.
Electra Nachos.
Yeah, sounds like a Mexican appetizer.
That's her name.
But they won't bring back James Marsden, right? Because he died.
They may.
Well, we don't know that he's dead.
All
We just saw his
X-Men
glasses
are up in
floating
the air.
around.
No, he's dead. All X-Men are
Bullshit.
up in the air, according to Ryan Reynolds and in this
Kelsey
trailer.
Grammer is Beast.
Yeah. Yep.
Jeffrey Jones.
Where can I go back and watch
Who
X-Men
was he in
movies?
the X-Men? He
Wasn't
could have been Mojo.
Wasn't
Who?
he that guy that we talked about? Who's Jeffrey Jones?
Jeffrey Jones is the guy from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You think he was an X-Men?
He should have been. He was a sexman.
He could have been
He
Mojo.
was sexman, dude. Sexing those kids.
He would have been
Oh,
great with
God.
Mojo. God, yeah, you're just.
Nightcrawler-
Why do you go
Alan-
so dark?
Alan Cumming.
He was in
as
it.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Kurt Vonnegut, or whatever his name was.
In the
Just
circus.
Wagner.
Did you say Kurt Vonnegut? Is that what you said?
And it was Kurt something. Kurt Warner. I'm a quarterback.
Kurt Wagner.
I'm a quarterback, and I'm a.
Yeah, we believe in nothing, Lebowski.
I'm a quarterback,
We believe in
and
nothing.
I'm a Nightcrawler.
We believe in nothing, Lebowski.
I have all these scars on my arms. I was in circus.
You sound like Death Clock, dude. We played some
Oh,
guitars.
shit. Where can I watch all the X-Men though? I was trying to do that the other day.
Disney. on
Disney.
Disney?
Disney Plus.
Disney
Are they
Plus
all
will
do
do
it.
there's- Is
Marvel
it all on
owned?
Disney?
I don't know about the movies.
Oh, because it's 20th century.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
I own them.
I know
on
the
my Vudu.
cartoons.
I don't have a way to even watch a movie anymore.
He doesn't
I
have
own
a way
them
to
on my
watch.
Vudu.
Why don't you
Oh,
watch
such a-
TV? Why don't you have
I don't
Raw?
like TV.
You keep asking me for my TV log.
Because that's all I want to watch on fucking cable. That's all I need it for. And that's the only thing I'd use it for. I don't watch cable at all, ever.
Okay.
You need some Hulu Live or YouTube Live.
It's still expensive. Too expensive.
Hulu Live is fun.
And,
I'm
and the
kinda
channels I
redundant.
looked into don't offer fucking the network
I
need.
think I have some redundancy.
Well, I guess you'll have to
I've got
wait
Discovery,
till
but also-
January.
Why don't you fucking give me the password and stop being a fucking prick?
I don't know
It's
it. I
almost
have never
You can
gotten
find it out. All you gotta do
Nuh-uh.
is go ask Dr. James
He doesn't know it.
and be like, "Hey, what is your
He
login
doesn't
for
know
Xfinity?"
it. He has no idea. It's
Somebody knows.
Armstrong. It's Armstrong.
Whoever the fuck it is, somebody knows.
We'd have to call Armstrong. To
No, you
figure it
would.
out.
It's
Yeah, we
John
would.
Doolittle,
No, it's not.
and it's Diablo 9X or
probably-
some
Oh my
bullshit.
God.
It's probably some email that they gave us. It's probably at armstrong.com.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it is. You know how the
Russ,
ISPs are.
I need to get your login for cable. later.
Hulu prevents that sharing. Man.
Ooh.
Can't
Fuck
get back to
them.
Hulu.
All right. Did you know that Zack Snyder was doing an animated series, Christian?
No.
Called Twilight of the Gods.
Why? Why would I know that? Why are you so excited?
I
to
don't
ask?
know.
Why'd
I
you
was
ask
Wait,
it like
did
that?
anybody watch the sequel to his?
I did.
He
Rebel?
did. That's
I
why I
Is
asked.
it better than the first or worst?
Probably
Worse.
I don't
It's
know.
already the worst.
It's
no,
worse.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch it too, but I don't know why.
Christian did not have pleasant things to say about it.
It just was on. I don't remember much. There's a lot of big.
They're talking
action
about their
sequences.
problems.
Yeah, that's how it started with a big exposition.
With
dump.
poor man's Morgan Freeman. What's his name?
Demon Huston,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Hansu.
Hansu?
28 years later, guys.
Amistad.
28
Yeah.
years later
Yeah.
is moving forward.
Holy
Sweet.
shit!
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Damn you.
McAfee. That guy's fucking nuts. Is he even still alive anymore?
Yeah, he's
I thought you were talking
commentating on Raw.
No, he's talking about John.
John McAfee.
Oh.
The McAfee guy is crazy.
What? Well, I guess I can't.
He's done a lot in his life.
Guess I can't get back to that story.
But it's got Aaron Taylor Johnson signed up for 28 years later, and
Yeah,
two
Aaron
other
Taylor
people.
Johnson and who was the fucking other people? That's the problem.
Garland?
They ought to retcon.
Who?
Was it somebody named Garland? Or is that
I don't
the
know who the
director?
chick was.
That's the director, right? Yeah, that's the. Is it
Is it Danny
Alex?
Boyle? And
Is it
yeah.
Alex Garland?
Yeah.
That's the.
That's the writer.
What's that one? I love that movie. What's that movie called? Annihilation. I love that movie.
Oh, yeah.
God, I've watched it so many times.
I haven't
What's
seen
that?
it. It seems too
Annihilation
crazy.
is Oscar Isaac and Natalie Portman, and they
Oh, I
This-
think I've seen.
They go
this.
into the Shining,
yeah,
the Shimmer,
the
or
Shimmer.
something.
That movie. Every time I start watching it, finish it.
Is it a
It's
horror
so
movie?
good. It's
Kinda.
horror, sci-fi. It's
Sci-fi.
awesome.
It's got that mutant bear scene that everybody talks about.
mutant bear, shark alligator. It's fucking crazy, but I like it a lot, and the music is really good.
I have to watch it sometime.
I'd be on board. I love 28 Days Later. I liked 28 Weeks Later.
Oh, this it's gonna be a sequel to 28 Days Later, not 28 Weeks
Well,
later.
here's the thing.
They're not
This-
gonna. That's like not gonna impact this.
Yeah,
28
it doesn't
years
exist
later.
in this universe.
all I would ask for 28 Weeks Later is retcon the scene where they fucking flamethrower Jeremy Renner. Like,
I knew that was
I
what
remember
your
it
problem
like,
was.
I just remember thinking they just killed that guy just to fucking for shock value, because it's like I kind of feel like if he'd be like, "Whoa, I'm a sniper, like I'm in the army, like you guys," I think they'd be like,
they've got to kill
"Oh
everything.
shit, hey, yeah, no, let's not flamethrower this guy. He's one of
Plus,
us."
he's walking around in the gas. Remember?
Well, my
just-
thing is, why didn't he just get in the car with him? Why did he sit there
it
and
wouldn't
die?
start.
It was just
So-
yeah,
he
that
had
was
to
dumb.
push it so that he
But-
could jump.
So that was a cool movie.
Yeah, and then you jump in
It
it.
even had
They
he-
flamed it before he had a chance to
he
jump
had- he
in
had
when
plenty-
it
That's
started.
it.
He had
So that's
plenty of
it.
time.
Okay, and then the dumb part with the helicopter fucking attack.
Well,
him.
that was
but,
dumb.
But it was an awesome cast, and it was a cool movie, but there was just some unnecessary shock value. 28 Days
It
Later.
had that crazy opening though.
Fuck, 28 Days Later is so
Yeah.
good, though.
28 days is
I
fucking
like how it kind
iconic.
of pulled the classic.
It's iconic.
I think it was kind of like Day of the Dead, right? So it's like, let's introduce this existential threat, and then it pivots to,
You're fucked.
Actually,
Yeah.
humans are still the worst things on the planet.
I meant to
Damn, that
say
movie was
in an
good.
earlier episode that I watched the whole
I need to watch that again.
the Rick and Michonne Walking Dead show that came on. I
You
finished
watched the whole
that.
thing?
Yeah,
Wow.
I heard that was actually pretty cool.
yeah, and it had an ending for the whole series. Like
That's good.
Has the Daryl show started
that
yet?
out.
it's over. The season 1 is over
Daryl?
with. Now they're
Okay.
going to do season 2, The Book of Carol or something.
I feel like Walking Dead lost a step when Andrew Lincoln.
Me and Aaron talked about
I think
this.
it lost a step
Yeah.
when they decided to let him go.
Well, he'd done it for a long time.
Oh,
too.
I get it. And then that it went on way too long, I think.
I've said that since season 3. I said it shouldn't have gone past season
But
3.
they definitely.
I've enjoyed it. I've watched it all.
You watched
Really?
it all. You watch Fear too, don't you?
Some of it, yeah.
All right, let's get over to events. Pete Davidson's coming.
shit.
Yeah,
I heard it's going
rehab
to
tour.
get. I heard it's going to get canceled.
Why is this not going to show up?
I don't know. That's what my brother said.
Why?
I don't know. I guess
For no reason?
I guess Pete's Skeet.
Oh, okay.
Pete Ski.
Remember that? That's
It
what
is-
Kanye called him, Skeet.
Oh,
It is
Skeet
scheduled-
Davidson. Nazi. I mean, I like Nazis because I'm Kanye and Skeet's over here banging my girlfriend.
I like Pete. I cheer for him.
Did you see that picture of
I want him
Kanye?
to be okay.
Kanye with his girl, and it looked like she had a dick in her pants. It was her back turned like it looked like Ace Ventura, Einhorn when she turns around. And you're like, what's that in her pants, Daddy? And they're like, those are hemorrhoids.
Oh my God!
Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember that part in Ace
no,
Ventura?
I know what you're talking about. I know
That's what
you're
he
talking
said. I'm
about.
not
That's
talking.
what I'm talking about, Ace Ventura. And then
Do you
everybody,
know who's talking?
everybody
right
starts
I
everybody
don't
starts
know.
gagging
I know
because they all had
I-
kissed her.
now? the fucking
Even
tongue.
Dan Marino.
So Loki.
Even-
It was back. Okay, it's back when transphobia was funny. All right, and I think Jim Carrey addressed that. He was like, well, clearly everybody was transphobic.
And they kissed her. Yeah.
Well, it's not transphobia.
I don't think that was.
It's just
Nowadays.
deception.
It's just out of left field. You're like, wait, what?
She's just trying to live her true self, right?
Well, I mean, you still got to let us know what
Ray
you got
Finkel
going
had
on
to
down
get his
there.
revenge, and it's that simple.
Okay, but I do not know about the Kanye picture that you're talking about. But
is that what started this?
Yeah, that's what started. That's what Christian.
I was talking about Skeet Davidson. You know, Skeet.
July 11th at the Paramount.
Did you see Beavis and Butthead on SNL?
I heard.
Oh
I
my
saw the
God!
picture. I need to watch that.
Oh my God, dude, his mouth. I can't. The guy who plays Butthead, I always forget
How did
his
they
name.
do that?
I don't know.
Mikey Day.
You rub your gums above your teeth.
Well,
and
I'm
you
sure
make your tooth
it's
stick
some
to
kind
it.
of tape or glue or adhesive that he did it
Put a
with.
big pin through it, dude.
Tape.
The Charleston Stern Wheel Regatta is returning. I love this time of year because we get good events.
We get a regatta, dude. We're gonna enter the boat
Charleston
race.
does.
I know we're
We
gonna.
don't.
The
Yeah,
Geek
Charleston's
Zip
so
boat
on
race.
With that shit, man. Charleston
Somebody
has
want
a
to
lot of
sponsor
public
us? I'd be happy to drive the boat.
No, we got a row. It's a rowboat.
I think to strap you to the stern wheel so you just continue to
Ooh.
get splashed into the water.
Boy, that's a terrible fate.
Well, you come up for air.
Is
You
that
just gotta
Tone
hold
Loc
your
right
breath.
there?
Yeah, the Charleston Stern Wheel Regatta is coming up July 3rd through July 7th. They have announced the musical acts. They include Shaggy, Montgomery Gentry, which I guess is country.
Is that Tone Loc?
Yes,
Okay.
Tone Loc,
Old
Vanilla
picture.
Ice.
Oh my God.
You got a regatta, Vanilla Ice. Do you think they'll do the
Treach.
ninja rap?
Probably.
Treach.
Young MC's going to be
Tretch.
there. So, yeah, the stern wheel looks pretty good this year.
Big Daddy Kane? No.
No,
Wow.
no.
I lived above it
Sugar Hill
when we
Gang.
were in the South Hills.
Yeah.
Could you see the riverfront from your house?
Couldn't, but drove past it every day. Now, when they do fireworks and stuff, yeah, we could kind of angle it
That's
just right,
kick-ass.
or we can just kind of like walk through the neighborhood to get to a good vantage point to see all the fireworks. That was cool.
The best place in Huntington to watch the fireworks is the top of the Poland Square parking garage.
I've heard you can just walk right
Busy
down
as
here
fuck,
walk
but
right down here to the intersection of Fifth Street and see them.
yeah,
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 so.
they're big. Megadeth is coming to Huntington. Yeah, I love Megadeth. You don't like Megadeth?
I don't like his voice. I don't like David.
The West, why don't you
The Destroy All Enemies tour is coming with Mudvayne and All That Remains September 5th at the Marshall Health Network Arena in Huntington. Tickets are on sale now. Be listening to our friends over at 92.7, 98.5 The Planet. Your chance to win tickets. I love Megadeth. What's wrong with you? I love Mustaine.
I prefer
If only their music was
Metallica.
as cool as their
Huh?
album
I said I prefer Metallica.
Do you?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a mark. So,
Well, they're, quantifiably better.
Wes, I made this poster.
Uh-oh.
Good job.
Yeah.
You got Ghost Spider up there on top.
That's not Ghost
It's
Spider.
not Ghost Spider.
CCW.
Whoever that guy is, he's gonna be
Demon.
pissed off at me.
I like that you
He's the
know
owner.
Ghost Spider, though.
CCW's Bad Blood is coming up this coming Saturday at the Rec. This is the one that I'm involved in, a ring announcing for that Aaron came to last
That's
year.
not the owner.
Saturday, May the 4th.
Yeah, it
May
is.
the 4th. May
That was the
Star
guy
Wars
that
Day?
isn't that the guy that wrestled in the first match?
That's the mask guy that was walking around for all the matches that helped Onyx in the main event.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, maybe I can't see from this angle. It
yeah,
looks-
he's doing this, and he's got a hood on. And he's smaller than Onyx. I made Onyx huge.
Yeah.
The Rec is such a cool place to have this event. We hope everybody comes and join us. Tickets are very reasonable, $15 general admission, $20 for ringside. Children 5 and under are free, $10 with your MUID. We also have our Friends and Family 4-pack special where you can buy 3 tickets and get 1 free. Special thanks to Recovery Point, card subject to change, but it's going to be a great time. Are you going to be able to make it this weekend, Christian?
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. Wes?
I may try to get my kiddo and get her. Yeah, no, that
It's
sounds
fun. It's fun times, and the fact that it's at the Rec, it's at 3:30. It's not like some late night thing. So it's a lot of fun. Free parking. Bring the
Now,
kids.
Kate
It's
will
gonna be
probably
great.
be like, "Dad, can we go to the pool? Let's go to the pool." Are they going to be wrestling in the pool?
I would hope
Have
that
she
would
been
be,
in the pool?
She's been in the pool.
It looks cool. I've
That
never been in
fucking
it.
pool is pimp.
That
we went to
whirlpool
a birthday
thing.
party at the pool. Yeah, and then me and Bree felt like idiots because we did not bring
towels.
clothes to change into.
You went to a pool party?
All of the parents were in the pool with their kids.
Whoa.
Except me and Bree. We didn't understand. We're
So?
adults, right? We haven't been
Yeah.
to a pool party since we were kids.
Right.
And when we went to kids' pool parties, parents weren't in the water.
Yeah, I don't
So-
think I wouldn't expect that either.
Yeah, so every parent.
Except it's at the rec, so it's like
every parent was in the water except for us, and me and Bree felt kind of stupid.
I'd be like, oh,
Then I talked to other people. I talked to a coworker, and she was like, "Well, here's the thing. I've gone to birthday parties where the parents got in the pool, and they were the weird ones."
yeah.
So, Anyways,
I lean more toward that they're the weird ones.
I don't
It's
know.
like, leave them fucking alone.
That-
Let them fucking have fun in the
Well,
that
goddamn
whirlpool looks fun,
here's
though,
the
dude.
thing. My kids.
I mean, that's the lazy river thing. That's different.
Yeah, but my kid's 5, and the kid was actually turning 4, so they're little children.
Okay.
So, but Kate's.
But
pretty,
still,
Kate is capable.
it's not like it's a fucking yeah.
Kate's pretty capable, and she's also tall.
Dude,
She's
do you remember the
6'5".
fucking Olympic swim? Did we were thrown in that motherfucker?
Yeah, going off the high dive.
And
yep.
good luck, getting to the fucking side. This is bullshit.
I was a Dreamland pool kid. That's where
Same
we went to the
thing.
West Ends. You
Same
swim
thing.
out to the island.
Didn't it have a big seashell or something? What was
No,
cool
that
with
was the
Glenbriar.
Glenbriar.
Yeah, they had that big
clam
Huge.
shell.
It was a wave.
plaster wave.
It was a big wave. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a shell.
It came out. Everybody
They're so
skinned
bad
their
once.
fucking knees.
Still
there.
have that. Well, you remember they had it was like a baseball glove thing, except it was Velcro with a Velcro ball, and
Yeah.
So I was diving to catch and just tore
On
my
the
knee.
concrete?
Yeah, I don't know what.
God, you fucking idiot!
Still got the scar. Yeah, I'm sure. Now when I see my
Your
kid,
dad must have been like, "Oh my
wasn't
god."
dad. It was mom, but it's like I see my kid doing a thing where she's about to get hurt, and I'm like, ugh.
It's gonna
And
happen.
I'm
Yeah,
sure-
yeah.
I'm
And you're just
sure
like,
my mom
please
was
don't.
watching that like you. idiot.
I would be.
But she didn't call me an idiot.
well,
She,
of course not.
treated my wounds. But I'm sure in the back of her head was like, couldn't we just have a day at the pool?
My brother's a teacher and got written up for telling a kid don't hold a laptop on your head like an idiot.
Oh my god.
The speech teacher across the hall wrote him up for it. Or,
Teachers
told-
can get written up.
told on him for saying that.
Teachers can get written
Yeah,
up.
what's the teacher version of getting a pink?
Yeah,
slip?
what they gotta go to
my
detention?
I don't know, dude. Just crazy people bitching about stupid
This is
things.
Whoever that teacher is.
His
you're-
union,
Yeah, fuck you. If
his-
you're
you're
listening.
a snowflake.
his union
Yeah,
rep
you suck.
said, "Did you laugh in their face after they told you that?"
That's what I like to hear. Union. That's awesome. All right.
Just
That's
don't
our
carry it on
events.
your head like an idiot. Oh, you called your students idiots. No, I said you can't carry that on your head
like an idiot. Yeah, that's not implying the kid is
No, again, yeah, it's
just
like
being like an idiot.
It's like, why
my
would
teacher. Do you remember what Tuig did to me at Kamak with my ears?
I remember Dixon wrecked
He
into
pulled
Lawson.
me out of the fucking gym by my ears. What?
When Dixon wrecked into Lawson's car, I was in their car with him.
How embarrassing would that?
I know.
For a
That's
teacher
gotta
to
be
wreck into
awful.
a student's car. Now,
Oh.
we were older,
And Lawson
yeah.
of all people.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh shit. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget, check us out on Facebook anytime you like. We're also on Twitter. We're on Instagram.
Podomatic, P.O. Demo.
P.O.
P.O. Demo.
But demo, not on Google anymore.
Nope. P.O. Demo. Gabba's
PODOMATIC.com/GeekZip podcast. We're also on YouTube with our video premiere at 11 a.m. on Tuesday morning.
We are Geek Zips for you. I tried to do an AI drawing of a Geek Zip, and it was like anime girls.
Oh, good. Shocker. Special thanks to Wes for dropping by today. Don't
Yeah.
forget, another show next week. And then
Come down
we
to
are getting
wrestling.
close.
Come down to wrestling.
Yes, please come down to wrestling on Saturday. I will say we are getting close to the end of season 8. We are going to take a brief break in June. So,
Oh, you're going to Disney, right?
yes,
break.
we got to go to Disney. Yeah, we got to have our 2-week hiatus. Then we'll be back with season 9. So, like I said, follow the show. Thank you guys for supporting us, and we'll see you next week. You guys got anything else?
We appreciate everyone, each and every one of you, for listening and supporting us and
Wes?
cheering us on.
Keep on doing what you're doing. LIVIN.
You got a message for any of those meth parados that may be watching?
Just good luck on your missions.
Keep your heads up. Keep your head on a swivel.
Keep those guitar cases full of guns and bring them back alive.
You guys have a good week. We'll see you on the next one.
Pray for peace, prepare for war.